Welcome to the behind scene of Factory 39 and SiGMA Group collaboration. We are designing the next 30 years of this beautiful brand.
So this is the day before the workshop and we're saving our time, saves our time. Wes is working on the deck, parallel to Wes working on the deck, I'm working on the sheets for the exercises that they're going to be doing. So yeah, just really about saving, being efficient with our time.
John, you're not having a break. The worry is always the people, the time, the environment. That bit you can never ever try and change, adapt, whatever, that's the worry. The rest is, once we're locked in that room, we just come out aligned and focused on what can become a strategic direction or a winning aspiration.
What's the most important thing? The results for the customer.
The benefit of a strong internal marketing team for us is that there is a much higher confidence that they will activate on the strategy. So we will draft the strategy together, we will do all that great job. And because they have the internal capabilities, and in this case, they also have the budget and the know-how to bring it to life. When we're going to that heavy lifting of customer design, value proposition and brand positioning, let's push them, let's help them, let's prompt them, let's have questions, let's give them chocolate.
Yeah, normally at this break here, you want to be kind of pushing sweets.
From the most important thing, keeping everyone energized and active through the day is gonna be 8 to 9 hours of collaborative workshop. So we do need quite a lot of this in all different shades. Then we have chargers, hard drive, adapters, we have permanent markers, a bag full of Post-its, a box full of markers, we have some highlighters.
Complicated fucking brand, but if there's someone that can do it, it's us. As always, what we know, what we don't know, we don't gonna know. Never. No, what we know, what we don't know, we're gonna figure it out. And yeah, let's fucking smash it. 1, 2, 3. Bomba! Let's go.
It makes life a lot easier. Less panic when you're walking into a room and it's actually set up and you're like, we don't have to scramble to put tables, trying to find an AV in. It makes life so much easier, man. First day, the teams have just turned up, we've just sat down, ready to go. So day one, we're gonna try and cover, or we are gonna cover, brand purpose, mission, vision, customer design, customer journey, and finally end up on the brand uniqueness.
You had this organic growth, but this organic growth is not supported by a strategic brand foundation, right? So this is what we're trying to fix today. We're trying to understand why you exist. We're trying to understand where you're going with the vision. We try to understand how you will go there with your mission. We understand how are you unique and different and how can you be positioned for success in the market, but also uniquely to your customers.
It's a good idea.
The vision is what it looks like when we win, when we're finished. Then we come back, we start again. But the purpose is always staying the same. Remember this.
What is happening is that they started the very first exercise, which is aligning the whole team in between teams actually at the moment on their purpose. So they're brainstorming what's gonna happen in the next 25 years of their brand and how they can get there. We choose the obituary because it's a very juicy exercise that helps them unconsciously think about all those foundational elements that they need to build the brand. It's a heavy exercise, it's hard, it takes time, but it has so much stuff in it and it's a great tool to start the day with.
So what I'm doing at the moment is while the workshop's going on, I'm taking recordings, I'm taking transcribing some of the stuff that's on the wall already. So we're working ahead. So tomorrow we're going to be processing all this information and we're coming up with something we're going to play back on the third day. It's just about getting ahead of ourselves and just being efficient with our time.
So there's a knack to asking the right questions, because you don't want to give too much away, but you almost want to be in a mentor state here where you're coaching this answers out by asking the right questions.
It will also help the business from a sales perspective, because we can communicate our message much more clear and direct, because we know exactly what we stand for.
Right, back at your tables. You've given us a challenge today. We've been trying to recoup time and push you, but yeah, you did really well. So
Congratulations on surviving day one.
I learned a lot about not just the company, but of course the whole branding side of things, how to look at it from a completely different angle that we have so far, because we have two products combining which are very opposite. So I think that helped us a lot to come to a common ground, but also start a lot of questions, because now it's where we have to get to action, because we have to change a lot of things. So we got far, but now I have a lot of questions, so which is good.
Good job on day one, guys. Good
cheers,
start.
boys. Hold on.
Cheers.
Long day tomorrow, and then some rest on Sunday, and
let's
then Monday
nail
we
Monday.
smash it again.
Yeah, mate. Let's nail it. Salut.
So today we'll spend the whole day working back on the tons of content that we collected collaboratively with the client yesterday during the full day brand workshop. We will start refining it, changing it, challenging it, adding stuff to it, making some options. This is one of the most important days, and this is something that is really unique to our process, because we collect data, we refine it, play back immediately, we keep the momentum up, we keep the speed up, and then we go into day two with already a solid foundation to build upon with the rest of the brand strategy workshop. That's the main value of having 3 agencies, 3 people, 3 certified brand architects working on the same problem, is that we do what everyone else does in weeks and months, we do it in a week. I mean, and you simply cannot put a price on it, I think. Yeah, how do you guys feel about being in Cyprus for the first time for a workshop?
I love it. I love it. It's my first time in Cyprus, and yeah, it's just nice to be doing it in a different environment, different type of client, and supporting Martin on his journey here. So.
Right guys, day 2, day 1 was a blast. I think we need to control a bit more the room, try to have them less distracted. So let's do the rules again today. But other than that, we got great content, it was great energy. So let's wrap it up. It's a long day, let's keep controlling it, let's go for it. And as always, what we know, what we don't know, we're gonna figure it out. 3, 2, 1. Bomba! Let's go take it. Come on guys. that stuff that you just said, you now are being transparent why ABC is into SiGMA. So we closed day one on Friday, and now it's Monday. We spent the weekend to play on the playback. We presented it back to them today on Monday, and most of it was good. There were a couple of challenges, which is perfect, is what we're looking for. We're looking for a discussion, a debate, even an argument between the participants of the workshop, because we want to be sure that what they've done together, what is the future of the next 30 years for this brand, the whole organization is aligned. So they go back next week into the offices and they start living and breathing it and making that vision a reality, thanks to the purpose that we decided together in this room. It's not about the framework, isn't it? It's about facilitating people to create what they need in order to, make that vision reality.
To that point, John, anyone could pick up our frameworks, but if they didn't know the objective, what they had to get out of it, which is not written down and not on instructions, they would have finished that 20 minutes ago.
I thought you were doing our moves. Our superpower moves.
What is it about moves? So these guys are just working on their archetypes now, trying to figure out, a symbolic representation of their brand and their brand personality.
We're doing a quick fire exercise, looking at the personality. If the brand wanted a personality and we're humanizing it, what would it be? We're thinking, giving them prompts, and why. And it's the personality traits of the whys that we're trying to get on the board. So I'm going to get back to it because I'm running around putting the post-its on the board.
Very insightful. It's good to see that there's the common themes between the departments and the verticals. And it's good to bring everybody together because typically we operate in silos. So.
Right, a minute and a half. Let's go. Just get your pens, make a mark. Everyone gets a vote.
The brand story part is showing them a visual landscape of how their brand is looking and their roadmap into the future. So we've done a lot of exercises that now fall into place into all of these different sections, and hopefully all of this starts making sense to them why we're doing this, so they can see the bigger narrative.
Pretty much that's it. Congratulations for surviving also day 2.
Well done, guys.
Such a beautiful experience, not just understanding what's in my mind, but understanding a bit how the message was resonating among the group. And I was very, very happy with the results. I'm really proud of my team, and I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna come up with.
Good wrap, good second day. Definitely. Long day, challenging day. Don't know if it was more or less challenging than day 1, but it was definitely intense. So it's the first time that we all come together to Cyprus. The client flew from all over Europe to come here. It's a big company. It's a big team. It's a new industry. We never really had anything to do with gambling or in the event space around the gambling industry. So pretty much everything was unique, as it always is.
We do things fast. We identify things fast. We create bespoke workshops specifically for you. Even if the problems are similar, you need bespoke work doing, and I think it comes back to why we do it. 3 of us together: speed, value, efficiency.
You're watching this and you can't articulate to us 3 who you are, what you do, and most importantly why you matter
and why you're different. I will add to that.
So you need to talk to us.
This was a great experience.
Was
the place, and we got to try some of Martin's food. Well, and we're not ill yet, so there's another day left for that. But
I'll food poisoning another day.